Hello and welcome. Apologies for the lack of a Saturday weekly pre-order video today on Saturday the 9th of June. There was only the Armiger, Warglaives and some goblins on Forge World, so I didn't think it was worth me making a whole 20-minute video on sort of two items pretty much. But if you want to check out what's on Forge World and Games Workshop's website up for pre-order today, go ahead. I am doing a lot of videos today, a lot. I've got all of the releases for Imperial Knights, and this particular video I will be looking at the Imperial Knight Castellan. It's a new Dominus class of Imperial Knight, and it should be in this box right here, judging by the sizes of things, of these boxes. But anyway, let's get straight in there. As always, I've not sent anything for free or early. Other YouTubers are, but that's why I like to keep my reviews open and honest. So one of these Imperial Knight Castellans will cost you £100. It's a fair bit of money, however, it's only £5 more than a Warden, and you definitely get more for your money, more rules, a bigger knight, better weapons, some might say. Well, yeah, definitely better weapons. So this is what you get. You get some Imperial Knight armor certified packing foam, and then you get the Imperial Knight itself. So here you go. Just move the camera into a better angle. So this is the Imperial Knight's Castellan, one Citadel miniature. It's got the Volcano Lance and the Plasma Decimator, I think. Then it's got shield breaker missiles and shield breaker cannons, or whatever they're called. There we go. Yeah, I was right, look. So you've got the twin melter guns, two siege breaker cannons, shield breaker missiles, plasma decimator, and the Volcano Lance. Still not a huge fan of it being called a lance, but then again, they seem to be doing that with the Armiger Warglaives and calling those thermal lances. So it's just one of those things. They've painted this in House Turin or whatever you want to call it. But there you go. It's the shooty version of both of these. You can either get the Castellan or the Valiant, both the same price at £100. Let's open this up. I think these are going to sell like hotcakes anyway. It looks similar to like a Mini-Warlord Titan as well, but you know, at a fraction of a price. So it's a nice box, full colour instruction guide. Shouldn't be too difficult to make. There's a little red circle here, so you must be careful there. Pegs and slots and all those kind of good things in life. And then you've got the heads and the weapons, a bit of movement for that, and movement for the twin melters. So it looks pretty decent kit. And then you've got the rules as well, which are in the codex, which I have got with me, and we will be going through that later today. I'm going to try and release all of the videos today, so yeah, hold on to your butts. There might be 6 or 7 videos hitting the channel, so but I thought I'd do this one first and get it out to you as quick as possible. So there are all the rules. Power level of 30, it's a Lord of War, movement of 10 inches, 28 wounds, yeah, save of 3+, and 5+ invulnerable. So there are all the rules for it, and a bit of a paint guide, so it might be worth holding on to this if you want to paint it in-house Turin. And let's have a look at the sprues themselves. Okay, so this is the first sprue. I'll just move that over there for a moment. So you've got the carapace of the Imperial Knight, you've got the head, or the front head shield helmet kind of thing. You've got the plasma decimator, that's the actual sort of face as well. You've got the dual plasma cores, the other half of the plasma decimator, the Volcano Lance, the hip joints, the hips there, and the front shield plate. You've got where the neck, or where the head mounts onto, and bits and pieces to do with those big weapons. So that's on the first sprue. Nice decent sized sprue. It is 3 sprues. They managed to cram everything into 3 sprues, so technically you are paying about £33 per sprue. These are large sprues, got a fair amount of detail, but just bear that in mind, about £33 each. And then you've got, I think that is the underside, I think that's one of the sides, so like the shoulder, where you put the weapons into. You've got the turrets for the top, you've got a nice curved armour plate there. You've got the melter, and then you've got the shield breaker missiles. You've got the exhausts, twin exhausts, well, quad exhausts in theory. You've got one of the massive feet, huge. It must be bigger than the normal Imperial Knights. Then you've got some more joints as well, and the shield breaker cannons, the hips, some armour plates, and that looks like one of the shoulder parts too. So yeah, lots going on that sprue, and you get a foot. You've got the legs as well, I think, partly. And then you've got this sprue, which is very similar to the other one. Let's just see if they are the same. Wow, no way. They managed to do it. So it's a twin sprue, no way. Wow, so you are only paying for 2 sprues in theory. Wow, so £50 for this printing press sprue and £50 for that. This is going to have a huge markup for Games Workshop when they sell these. £100. I can see why £100 and not £120 or £150 now, because it is technically just 2 sprues. One that's replicated, and then another one that's completely new. So it's gonna be really interesting to see the Valiant, to see how different this is, whether it's got these two and then the Valiant you know, head and the Valiant's weapons. I'm really interested. I think that will be the case, but if that's the case, they could sell this for, you know, £25–50, and then just sell those separately, or sell those in a separate box maybe. But yeah, that's really interesting. Okay, then you've got the base, typical size base. I think it is the same size base as a Imperial Knight, like an oval base. 2013 this one, so five years old. And then you get the Imperial Knight's transfer sheet. I want to say this is the same one in the normal Imperial Knights box, but I haven't had a normal Imperial Knight for ages, so I couldn't really say unless I looked at my, you know, my older previous videos. So there you go, quite a short, quick, efficient unboxing and first look at the new Imperial Knight Castellan, the shooty version. I will be hurriedly going away and constructing this as quick as humanly possible, pretty much. I'm going to try and get some help from some servitors and get a review out to you with the rules as well, as quick as possible. For the next couple of weeks, you're going to see a lot of walkers on the channel. You're going to see loads of these Imperial Knights, Armigers, and then a week after, I've just decided to do a load of Titan reviews. So I will be reviewing my Warlord Titan again, but with the new 8th edition rules, and I'll be reviewing the Reaver and the Warhounds and the Porphyrion as well. So stay tuned, because there's a lot of Walkers and Knight stuff and Titan stuff over the next 2 weeks. Then I'll move back into Adeptus Mechanicus, and then hopefully Adeptus Titanicus will probably be out. So I'll be covering all of that. That will be as big, if not bigger, release as this Imperial Knight stuff. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.